You're watching the weekly Wednesday What's Up, the section of my channel where I tell you everything that's going on in my life in 1 week. Where is he? Right here. All right, let's get in focus here. Let's get in focus. Oh, we're getting in focus. There you go. Much better. If things look a little different to you guys, well, that's basically because I got 2 new lights here. It is lit, like legit lit. And if it sounds a little different to you guys, well, that's because I'm using the camera microphone right now. And if I just play around just a little bit, I can give you guys the voice that you really are expecting. But let me first and foremost just show you guys what we're dealing with now in terms of the new lights. We got one light right over here, and on the other side, right over there. It actually, as you can see, it takes up a lot. It gets rid of a lot of space that was really occupying the place. And now this really allows for me to have not 1, but 2 lights. Originally I did have 2 box lights in here, but it was just getting so small, so condensed. We got the computer right over there, so small, so condensed. It just wasn't working out. And as you have been hearing recently, a lot of microphone volume has been a lot differently, and as you saw in the video earlier and other previous videos, microphones, I got 2 shotgun mics that are actually powered through the power of this Zoom. This is a Zoom pocket recorder. I use this a lot for my pocket interviews, and this one particularly now I've been using for its I don't know exactly, I think they're called 1/8 cables, but essentially I've just been using it now for every recording because it gives a less airy sort of sound, and I don't have to actually stretch my voice out as much, and it just makes things a little bit easier. So if I just pop these in, plug in the thing here, turn it on, it takes some time. And now with the power of technology and the boom mic planted my way, you can hear my voice in such a different direction. I mean, technically we could even, if we really want to, we can fuck around. We can get it on both sides. See over here? Here. Hi. 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 Okay, you get my point. But I usually just use this solo mic over here because that's more than enough for just one person. And you can see there's a big difference in the lighting here. These are newer lights. It's actually newer lights, and they can give me a kind of yellow tone. They can give me this clear tone. You can see how different the Lumix camera is picking up. The one thing that I'm still trying to figure out a lot more is keeping the Lumix in focus. It's still not that good with like keeping its autofocus can get really off depending upon the how well the subject gets lit, but you can see how different everything looks. I might be taking these lights to New York with me, so when we actually go, myself, Drew, and DC Sun do our New York Comic-Con extravaganza, these would probably really make everything look much better, because you know that was one of my biggest frustrations with New York Comic-Con last time when we did those reactions. It was actually really well lit, myself and Drew, but we came out so black, so dark. It was so weird. And I even had one of these ring lights I specifically bought right here, that it just wasn't strong enough. It was so annoying to carry that, and I had it on, and it just really wasn't supportive enough to really light us all up. But that's about it, guys. That's what's been going on. I'm also working on installing the Streamlabs Stream Deck XL, extra large, baby. Evolve your content. It's going to be a little bit of a learning curve, but as long as I watch, I'm sure, enough videos, I'll get on top of it. For now, as long as I can get some sound effects, I'll be happy for because the rest I kind of have an idea how to do it. Just for tomorrow's Spider-Man Peter Parker stream. Other than that, the only other thing I can really tell you is that the photo shoot went really well in Roppongi Hills, and I'm submitting some videos for approval for Google to approve. Terry has some stuff on his channel if you want to see what that's all about, but you will see some stuff soon. And I'm working on getting a matte print. Well, I've been working on it for a while. Boss Logic is supposed to hook me up here. There you go. We'll just leave it like that. Boss Logic and I actually talked to him today about the idea of really getting a matte print, but the original one I wanted to get as a matte print of canvassed. Just was too expensive at the time, but he is working on a different venture. I'm doing the same thing for the giant prints that are the photo shoot that we had. I thought that would be really nice for being in here and being in the new studio that I am gradually building. Guys, that's about it. It's a very short update for you guys. A lot of things going on, a lot of things in the mix. Make sure you're checking out everything I'm doing on Twitch. A lot of new shows have been coming up. I might put Demon Slayer on Twitch as a temporary sort of thing. And so if those of you that don't have access to Patreon, you can check that out over there as, you know, temporarily. So you're going to have to catch it as soon as it goes on there, because it'll be, once it's gone, it's gone. Just like Spider-Man in the MCU. No, Mr. Stark. Anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe, and I will let you guys know what's up next week. Peace, y'all. I don't feel so good.